We hear once again from Michael Jordan, and MJ played at least 80 games 11 times in his career. So Mike Tirico was pretty eager to hear his insights on a popular topic in today's NBA.
The term load management has become such a hot button in the NBA.
I know you were going to talk about that one.
Because you played 80 games a lot. A lot. You played 82. What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me and I want to shut him up. You know, he's calling me all kinds of names. I definitely want to shut him up.
Right.
You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show, right? So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it, and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
So give me the first time that you came to that fork in the road in your career where you could have sat down and missed a game, but you fought through.
Started my career.
Okay.
I twisted my ankle. And I had a teammate. He says, "You twist your ankle, young fella. Come over and sit with me. You know, this is you need to." I said, "No, man. I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. You know, I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact." And I twisted my ankle. I taped it up, and I went back out and I played. I always felt that. I always felt the necessary need that I could never leave my comrades out if I could perform. Right? Even if I couldn't. Utah, great example. You know, everybody said the flu game. It's a game 5, which is a very pivotal game. I was going to find a way to get out there, even if I was a decoy. Well, once I got out there, you know, you never know how, you know, pushing yourself, you never know what happens, right?
So that night you got out there and you found you could do more than you thought you were going to be able to.
Next thing you know, the emotions, the situation, the need of the team, you know, all those things catapulted me to, I'm going to gut this thing out. You know, back to your point of what load management is, you know, you play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day of work or your next, you know, challenge. Now, I'm the worst. Maybe I'm not one of the guys that you would probably model that, or you know.
I was going to say, did you do that every time?
But you should think about that in retrospect of what load management really is. I always felt like one is a sense of pride for the fans that are paying. Right. 2 is a sense of, you know, making sure that I stay sharp. You know, I'm not going to lose it. And 3, I want our rhythm as a team to always be there. It can disrupt that synergy that's happening.
Incredible insights, and we'll have more of MJ's insights to excellence over the course of the season. But I'm curious to get you guys' reaction to what we heard from MJ and just kind of viewing it as this is the job that I've come to do. I'm going to improve every single time I show up on
Well, first off, 11 80-game seasons that he's played.
Yeah.
Out of 14. So we're talking about load management. That's not the guy to talk about.
He don't know that.
Let's start there. But I'll say this. As a old guy, when I played on the back end when load management was a thing, you know, it was frustrating for me. It was tough because coming into the league in the late 90s, that wasn't a thing. You know, you just go out there and play, and like he said, if I couldn't play, then I couldn't play. Otherwise, I wanted to be out there. It was a badge of honor to get to 75, 80 games, if not 82 games. So that was very frustrating to me because you go through there like, hey, you know, your usage is up. Let's sit a game. I was like, no. Mm-hmm. I'd rather you cut my minutes before you tell me not to play.
Hello?
Listen, I have to play. Like, you know, it's no. But let me back up a little bit. I understand the science of all of this too, right? If the science is, you gotta have science and you gotta have a feel for it too. If you feel like you can't get out there and play, then don't go out there and play. It's very simple. But we can also utilize the analytics and the science to figure out when am I reaching my peak? What do I need to do? Do I need to dumb it down a little bit
To be able to play.
To be able to play. But if I'm not just going in there saying, yo, coach, tonight,
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not playing in the Utah game next week. Like, it's not, we shouldn't have that in the game.
Yeah, so for me, I dealt with a lot of injuries, right? So I look at load management differently because it would have prolonged my career.
Correct.
But it would have been hard to tell me I can't play tonight when I actually feel good.
Right.
I actually got an epidural before every season to last me for 6 months to play basketball because I had a herniated disc in my back and I dealt with that my whole career. So load management probably would have worked for me.
Absolutely, especially as you get older.
Right.
As you get older. But you can't tell me you load managing somebody that's just coming to the league.
Yeah, nah, that's
Well, I did the research, or Jay Nix did. You never played 80 games. Vince, you did it 5 times. Melo, you did it 3 times.
Okay.
And honestly, we on the back half of the back-to-back ourselves. There's
I
no,
like how you
no
did
load
that, though.
management.
You're like, you never played.
You never did, okay? Meanwhile.
79. I got 79.
Oh, you